leaps into the air and is like, what type of cut you want, gang? Oh, you said a buzz cut? I got you. So we kick off this episode with Engine getting Rudo checked up by this old person, and after they get kicked out, Rudo keeps asking for the info on how to get back on the sphere, but it comes at a price down here, and if he wants it that badly, then he has no choice but to join the cleaners. Engine takes him through the city, and we see some of the world building that this series has to offer. Crazy how this shit looks better than what Rudo was used to up there in the sphere, bro. It was just a crazy skill issue. Rudo starts chowing down on some eats. I mean, he is just mowing that thing down. Low-key me when I got Shanghai, I can't lie. Rudo introduces himself, and Engine gets to giving him the breakdown on life on the ground. He explains what anima is, which is basically built up emotions, and sometimes it can turn into energy, but a lot of things can happen with that, with trash beasts being a prime example. As we saw earlier, regular weapons can't destroy them, being that their cores are made up of anima, but items such as Rudo's gloves and Engine's umbrella can. These are called vital instruments, and they are basically cherished items that are treated with care by a person, and over time, anima inhabits it. So pretty much, anima can only affect anima. Not many people can draw out the power of their vital instrument, but those who can, like Engine and Rudo, are called givers, and the cleaners are a group of trash beast exterminators. And look at the silhouette of these guys, bro. They look mad tough, and I am very excited to see all of them and what they can do. Engine starts to head out and gives Rudo some bread for a bit, but this wasn't no nice gesture, cause turns out he pawned off Rudo's clothes and paid for his treatment and food with that same bread. So he really just gave bro change and was like, don't spend it all in one place. Like what? W Engine though, cause bro would've got minked if he was walking around in them clothes. As Rudo was just flabbergasted by Engine, some cat comes in and snatches his bread, so he chases it down and grabs a stick to catch it, but we'll see mad quick why he should have grabbed literally anything else in that alleyway. As he catches the cat, we see this guy behind him telling Rudo to give his shit back. Rudo gonna sit here and call it a dumb stick as if he doesn't glorify all trash, but this guy grabs his stick back and pushes Rudo. He starts getting mad freaky with the stick, but as we see, Rudo messed with the wrong nigga. Starts swinging that shit like Donatello as we find out that he is a part of the cleaners as well. Almost took bro's balls in one swoop, and it turns out he knows who Rudo is. And not only that, Engine put him in charge of his training. Already sensing that protagonist due to Ragnar's rivalry already, but his name is Zonka. Rudo tries to plead his case, but Zonka mentioned bro's pops and he was about to get active on him, but he remembers Regto telling him how to empathize. So Rudo apologizes, and it worked. And W Regto, cause it seems like everything he was instilling to Rudo was setting bro up for life on the ground. So they're chill now, talking about each other's vital instruments, and that's when Rudo remembers what Regto told him about smiling, and as he tries to do it himself,
what the fuck? No!
Yeah, buddy, wrap it up. Smiling ain't for everybody. Buddy looks like Shima. Zonka, of course, presses him, so Rudo, being completely oblivious to what the fuck he just did, does it again, but with no teeth this time.
What the fuck?
At that point, I understand why Zonka crashed out on him, cause if anyone looked at me like this while I was trying to be polite, shit, I would wanna press him too. But Zonka starts dissing Rudo's goal, and just off of this misunderstanding alone, the rivalry begins. After seeing Rudo being able to turn anything he touches into his vital instrument, Zonka ain't tripping. Hands behind his back and his stick lands in front of Rudo. I don't know when he did that, but I won't question it. Grabs the stick and starts swinging that shit at Rudo, had him on the ground the next second. Zonka then sees that there's something on his face and he took a whiff and had a panic attack, cause it was literally shit. Turns out what Rudo grabbed was a plunger, and buddy ain't even know what it was. I just know life on the sphere in the slums was crazy. But he was swinging it at Zonka nonetheless. Had bro running and dodging like he was Mahito against Yuji. Had this whole Scooby-Doo ass chase scene and all. And as they get out of the alleyway, Zonka ends up falling down because of the same cat that stole Rudo's bread. And oh my goodness, look at the airtime Rudo got. Bro really got the trap jumping like Ja. but he swings that shit at Zonka, had him covered in shit. Engine comes back to pick him up in the V, and bro is just dying because of what happened. Turns out, Zonka is pretty much a spoiled rich kid in these ends, hence why his reaction to that. Engine started glazing bro a little, and he turned that frown upside down. We see that this girl's chilling in the back. Her name is Rio, and she already touching up on Rudo's hair. Fluffy Dread Riz is crazy in the big 2025. Rudo only been here for a day, my man. But anyways, the gang heads back to the HQ. They arrive at the base, and Shorty is reading some crazy ass magazines, but I guess we're gonna skip past that. I'm cuffed, so this ain't the behalf on me, but the behalf of y'all niggas. But Shorty is pretty fine. Her name is Semiyu, and she is the receptionist. Her vital instrument are her glasses, and she can pretty much see the potential of niggas. I know seniors that'll go crazy on the freshmen with these. As she adjusts her $1,500 Cartier frames to take a look at bro, and she is stunned. She says that Rudo's already mad athletic and pretty much needs to focus on controlling and using his vital instrument. She's hiding something though, but we're just gonna look over it for now. Engine tries to introduce him to a few members, but it turns out everyone and their mama was in that bit. So he's like, I ain't trying to do all that right now. We then see them in front of the boss's room, and bro ain't even there right now. Turns out he's on a business trip. We then see Rio again, and she suggests that Rudo follows her as a trainee, being that he can't really officially join the team without the boss call. Semiyu explains the job request and also explains more about the world building, like how it's divided into safe zones for humans and polluted zones where trash beasts reside. So we see Rio, Rudo, and some other cleaners on site. These other cleaners are called supporters. They don't got any powers, but they are still important to the team. Think of the idea kind of like the cleanup crew in Kaiju number 8 sort of, but I guess they're more physically involved in these trash beast exterminations. Homie right here gives Rudo a handshake and squeezes the shit out of his hand. And apparently, he can smash through a trash beast's outer skull barehanded. Bro gotta have like a heavenly restriction or something on him. The other cleaners spot some trash beasts in the distance, and it turns out they're like a herd of deers. Rudo starts tripping, but Rio says that they're mad slow and weak, and they can't even break the barricade. I'm sure the nigga with the crazy grip strength can no-diff them. But that's when a bunch of bulls come in rushing at them, and Rio is still being all nonchalant. Damn, she really must be like that. Rudo questions how she's so laid back, but she says that in order to survive on the ground, you gotta keep your cool. But that's when we see this monstrous ass trash beast, and that nonchalant axe drops to their asses. But Rio still ain't tripping. In fact, she's excited. Low-key giving me like Urza Scarlet or like Revi vibes. So the stocks that I'm investing into her right now are at a all-time high. Pulls out some scissors, tosses them up in the air, and her vital instrument is tough. She's just slashing through the bulls like a Beyblade, really giving them the Levi special. Her instrument is called the Ripper, and she uses her feet to fight with it. But homeboy tells Rudo to tee up, and somehow, with nobody noticing, a bull got behind them. But homeboy gave it the palm of doom and crushed its skull. Threw it to Rio to chop it in half. Look at that Team Chem, this is kinda crazy. As it seems like Rio is finished with the fodder, look at her aura farming, bro. She ain't treating this shit like a job, she treating it like a damn side hustle. She looks mad tough though, I can't complain, but it just leaves her and that big ass boss looking ass monster. As one of the cleaners is trying to support Rio, one of the trash beasts wakes up and trips him. Almost ended his life on the spot if it wasn't for Rudo coming in to save him. Rudo strengthens his resolve so he doesn't become a burden to the rest and ultimately get the info that he wants to get his get back. The pipe he grabbed turned into this weird molecule-ass shape, but luckily Rio comes in to fold that trash beast before it turned Rudo into a snack that can't smile back. Rio explains that she's been slicing the trash beast, but it keeps regenerating. But her solution is to just slice it even more until it can't move. She might not got it all up in there, but I fuck with her energy. Leaps into the air and is like, what type of cut you want, gang? Oh, you said a buzz cut? I got you. The trash beast starts crashing out, reattaching its dreads, and started going crazy. It then sends an attack Rudo's way, and he ain't even trying to dodge. He froze up. He might not be built for this shit. But luckily, homeboy saved him from falling. Rio really pieced this trash beast up, bro, just having fun with it. And obviously, you can tell she's a little crazy. The good crazy though, not the bad kind. But she ends up discovering the weak point and delivers the final blow to it. We then cut to everyone eating and drinking, having a good time, and Rio really wasn't playing. She really made this welcome party for our boy Rudo happen. But sadly, Rudo ain't in the mood for it ever since his vital instrument moleculed on him. But homeboy from earlier tries to talk to him. Turns out his name is Gris. He tries to cheer up Rudo and all, but all it does is make him more riled up about wanting to get back up on the sphere. He thanks Rudo though, being that he ain't see him or the rest of the supporters as just extras, but actually people. And he tells him on some real shit that even though he's stuck with them, he's still alive, which is the most important thing at the end of the day. Engine comes in and they try to invite Rudo to eat and celebrate with them. And we see that he's really starting to get comfortable and open up to them. We see this guy that fed Rudo trash food on the ground and he is straight cooked. I'm pretty sure his eyes are gone too. Oh my goodness. He's just begging to be let go though. So this guy sticks a blade in his mouth and rips his shit out. Oh my god. And this guy is a nigga, dreads and all. We just got introduced to this YN ass jit and he's already caught a body. He is smiling too. Oh my goodness, Rudo, please do not mess with this crazy ass nigga, bro. These YNs are on a different type of timing. They are not scared about anything. So the cleaners got a request to kill a trash beast and retrieve a merchant's precious cargo, being a living person from the sphere. And Rudo takes the opportunity because he'll do anything at this point to get at least a hint to get back on the sphere. Zonka was looking at bro weird, but all Semiyu had to do was mention Engine glazing him and bro was ready to lead like a kid being made the line leader. The merchant that hired them appears behind them and takes them to where the trash beast is. Zonka's getting a feeling that they're getting played, but still leads them into the building. And as they see something on a chair, it ain't a living person. And that's when they notice that they've been set up by these guys. They're known as raiders, and essentially they're a group of bandits, and what makes it worse is that they're all givers. Grease then gives the comms for the rest to find an exit route and for Follow to protect Rudo with him, leaving the raiders to Zonka. We learn that their goal isn't to sell Rudo for money, but to learn more about the sphere. But Zonka ain't worried about all that. He ready to box and send these niggas to the sphere like Team Rocket. We see this girl make mud puppets with this little ass shovel thing, which I assume is her vital instrument. But Zonka wastes no time folding these puppets, but we see that there was a guy in one of them and he tried to sneak Zonka, but he blocked it in time. So he trying to get rid of all the mud puppets, but they just keep sneaking him left and right with this tactic. And low key, he was putting belt to him. And on top of that, these niggas thought they was Batman with the type of prep time they had and made some areas into mud to catch him slipping, literally. But that's when Zonka starts using his noggin a little bit, starts flexing the fact that he knows everything about his instrument before jamming his stick into the ground, kind of using it as some sort of antenna to locate the guy. W keyed and just got a 2-for-1 combo off of them in one swing. Bro really moves so elegantly, I low-key got a glaze. But that's when we see the Dreadhead nigga appear behind Zonka. And if I've learned anything from anime, we're probably gonna see him get done dirty in an off-screen or something. But we just gotta wait until the next episode drops next week to find out what happens. A bunch of y'all have been asking for another Gachiakuta video. My first one got demonetized, so I was low-key unmotivated to make another one, but I couldn't leave y'all hanging. And plus, I'm really fucking with Gachiakuta, so why not give it another shot? But if it happens again, I might just stop making these videos altogether. If you guys did enjoy this video, then please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment down below your thoughts on the episodes and if I should continue this series altogether. Be sure to also follow the socials like the Instagram and the Twitter, and be sure to join the Discord to be a part of the community. All links are in the description down below. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a great day and see ya.